What's going on, everybody? This is a roaming prepper, and today we're going to do a product review for something that actually came on my radar. I'm not affiliated with it, just disclaimer right there. But I wanted more information. I actually emailed them. I was asking specific questions about one of the products, and they reached out to me and said, "Hey, look, we'll send you a little pack of stuff. Can you review it, do a demo, and just share what we have?" I did warn them. I like to cook. I will compare it to other stuff. If it's good, I'll tell people it's good. If it's awful, I'm going to tell them it's awful. So there's a risk when you send me stuff. But they agreed and they sent me some stuff. So I keep my word. I'm going to do a quick review. So today we're going to be reviewing a RightOnTrek backpacker's meal. So I'll be right back and let's talk a little bit more about what it is these folks are offering and how it might fit in your preps. Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me again. Once again, this is a roaming prepper channel. I'm kind of knocking out this video between Teams meetings and client visits and a lunch I have. And my brain is gone and just needed to stop with the work and do something a little more fun. So I'm going to do this. So the company I'll be reviewing today, and again, they reached out to me after I had asked a technical question about one of their products. They're called RightOnTrek, and they gave me this little bougie sticker here. Sorry, my fingers are in the way. And what they do, I looked on their website, and they basically specialize in what appears to be backpacker type pantry items. So the primary meal they gave me is called the, oh sorry, no glasses, hearty beef bolognese. It's from RightOnTrek. So I'll show you the package here. And so this has, let's see, it is biosustainable packaging, which is always good, I guess. Let's see. So this is Best By November of 2023. I'm filming this in March of 23. So this is right off the bat, you can tell this is not a long-term food. For the record, they did point out this is not a long-term food. They said if you're looking for like a mountain house or a ReadyWise, like, 15, 20, 25-year meal, or something like you would do yourself in a Mylar bag, this is not it. They said this is our niche. We specifically are targeting backpackers, campers, people who you buy this in January and it's probably gone by November because you went camping or you went fishing with the kids and you cooked it out in the field. Now it says it feeds one hungry explorer. The package has 560 calories for the package. So the whole package is a meal. So, a lot of the other brands, they'll say, has 3 servings in it. And it's about this size, but you're going to have to split it in 3 for 3 servings. This one does not. Now, it has a bunch of little ingredients there that is typical of this type of meal. Now, what I will tell you is, so just the major stuff, total fat 22%, saturated fat 49% of your daily value, so it's a lot of saturated fat. Cholesterol's 12, which is pretty decent. Sodium 730, that's pretty much on par with this kind of meal. Carbs 26, and it does have 25 grams of protein, which is actually really good. So it's not all loaded with, because some of the long-term meals are just loaded with carbs and fillers. This actually has quite a bit of protein in it. I cannot read the smaller ingredients, so what I will do, I'll bring it up to the camera again. They do notice they say that they use organic or mostly organic items in the ingredients. So, and a note, it does contain components that involve milk and wheat. So if you have a major gluten allergy or a milk allergy of some type, you got to be mindful of that. So I'll read the directions. Boil about 10 ounces of water, add the beef and noodles to the pot and boil for 3 to 5 minutes. Turn down the heat, add all remaining ingredients, cook for 2 minutes, stirring occasionally, turn off the heat, cover for 3 minutes, and then enjoy. So we're going to give this bad boy a whirl. Now, another thing to note, So, you know, you take like ReadyWise, which I've done cooking on, they have a long-term meal and then the boil in bag meal, right? And then they have the simple pantry items. So they have 3 product lines. These guys are kind of more the pantry item, but it's not a long-term prep, and you cannot boil this in the bag. So if you're gonna use it for base camp, for hunting or camping, or you're gonna keep it in the house as kind of like a quick side to do, this is gonna probably fit the bill. If you're trying to not have to use a pot or a pan, then you're gonna have something different going on there. So just something to keep in mind is that to make this product, you will definitely need to use a pot and a pan or something like that. You're gonna need some cooking utensils. You're going to need a container to cook it in. You cannot cook it in this bag. So anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get some water boiling and we're gonna open up the bag. Or actually, you know what, shit, I'll open up the bag right now. So you open the bag, and oh shit. So it comes with this little thingy of beef crumbles, cooked beef, salt, beef stock, and natural flavoring. So you get this little pouch of beef, and then you get another pouch, which I guess looks like your seasoning. And then you can see there are actually like legit noodles in there. So it almost looks like a really high-end like Kraft mac and cheese, but it has a little beef packet in it. Now, among the other goodies they included was a outdoor ethics card. Now, any of you who are outdoors people, whether you're hunter, fisherman, etc., or even if you're just a plain prepper, you know not to leave garbage. 1, it's not a good idea. 2, it's gross. And 3, it tells other people that you were there. Now, I don't know about you, but if there's an emergency and I'm eating these things, I don't want to leave evidence that I'd been there. They gave me a little bougie keychain that goes in there too, and it has condiments. And it has some crushed red pepper and a little cheese thing. And I think it has grated Parmesan in there, kind of like what you get at Domino's. So I'm gonna get a pot of water boiling, and then we're gonna cook this stuff and see what it looks like. I'll be right back. All right, gang, so here we are. We've got the water boiling, and I got, ta-da, a spoon. Actually, I'm gonna go with the, ta-da, the other spoon. Anyway, so let's see what the instructions say again, just to be sure I'm reading it right. So by the way, it says 10 ounces of water. That's 1.25 cups. I kind of eyeballed it. It says add beef and noodles to the pot and boil for 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to add the noodles and I'm going to add the beef. I'll be right back. So I'm kind of looking at the pot and I'm thinking it may need more water, but I'm going to go by the directions exactly. I won't wing it on this one like I did for some other stuff. Give it a little shake and hopefully it will cook correctly. And then basically after 3 to 5 minutes, lower the heat and put the other ingredient, which is basically the spices, into this thingamabob, and we'll just mix it up because I know better when you're cooking pasta. Yeah, it's a pretty neat concept. Again, not a boiling bag, so you're gonna have to, if you're gonna cook it, you're gonna need a pot of some type. So just something to think about. I did look on the website. I did not see any boiling bag stuff. It was pretty much variations of this, but they are organic. So, you know, if that's important to you, that's definitely something you can do. And pretty cool. So I'll be right back. So I'm cooking this puppy right now. That's what it looks like. I mixed in the product. I will tell you, when you open that spice package, if you're not careful and get the edge, it will explode and there will be powder all over the counter, which is what happened. I had to clean it up, but I got enough, you know, it's just enough that I just threw whatever was in the package in there. It was just some that kind of blew out of the side. In any case, I can tell you right now, it smells like pizza. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It smells like hot pizza. So I gotta lower the fire and give it 3 minutes. I'm at a higher altitude. So I'm gonna give it 2-3 more minutes, let it cook. Actually, what I'll do here is, I really need to clean my stovetop. I do so many videos on my kitchen, and I was cleaning it the other day, but so it did thicken up, so now it actually looks like some kind of bolognese pasta. So in any case, yeah, that's what it looks like, guys. So it smells good. My dogs are all hovering around. Look at these guys. Yeah. So in any case, I will, I'm gonna give it a few minutes, and then I'm gonna sample it and give you my opinions. All right, gang, so I'm done with this puppy. You can see I got my little cup here, and I'm not giving this to Bentley because he'll get gas, and I'll pay for that. Let's see. Smells like pizza. Like I said, smells like pizza. Actually, it tastes decent. Obviously not like fresh bolognese pasta, but you can actually, when you're chewing it, you can crunch on the veggies, like the little pieces of onion that are in there. Now, I will tell you that the meat in this product cooked better than what I've seen in some, sorry, my camera's crooked, than I've seen in some of the more long-term meals. But I do believe the processing, it's an organic mix, and it's not meant for long-term. So it's not apples to apples. So like if you open a Mountain House beef mac, whatever it's called, or ReadyWise, and you try and compare it, it's not going to be the same. This is more like a long-term or mid-term pantry. I think that would be a great way to explain it. Mid-term pantry and hiking food. Now, it was very light. The package itself was light. The food is good, and that's a little bit bland. It tastes good. I'm going to throw, came with crushed red pepper, so I'm going to throw some red pepper in here. And I'm going to throw a little bit of this little grated parm, which, by the way, you don't have to order their parm. I would just go, next time you go to Domino's, I would just go and get some. So, but anyway, folks, all right, sorry, having a phone malfunction here. So I threw a little pepper in there. It's okay. It's a decent taste. It's not very oily or heavy. Obviously, it's a mid-term pantry food, so it's not going to be the same thing as making fresh bolognese yourself. Definitely something I would try. I would recommend you try. Again, I'm not an affiliate. I don't have a discount code or anything. But this is a very niche product, right? It's not long-term, and it's not cook in bag. So it's kind of like that base camp pantry supplement that has a medium-term life on the shelf. At least that's what it looks like based on the sample I got. But the taste is good. It's a light package. So if you're gonna go backpacking and you set up your base camp, and then you go up and down the mountain, you want to eat something decent when you hit the bottom, this might actually fit the bill perfectly. Be a good hunting food. If I was out really primitive, where I was minimizing the amount of stuff I had with me, this one might run into trouble with me personally, because now I have to figure out a cooking device. I need a pot, as opposed to just heating a small container of water and pouring it into a bag and mixing it in the bag and then eating it. The food quality is good. It's light. The noodles are noodles. You can tell noodles from beef, from little veggie pieces. Smells nice too. The dogs are like walking around looking for the pizza is what they're smelling. Decent product. I would encourage you guys to try it. I'd encourage you to see if it fits in your prep. Now they have a bunch of different flavors. This is just happened to be the one the lady I spoke to, or the guy, I can't remember. I spoke to a couple of people on email, and one of them said I would try this one because it's kind of a popular brand and a popular version. It tastes good. So anyway, folks, that's it for this review. Again, just so you guys can remember, it's the RightOnTrek, decent little brand. Yeah, it's definitely something as I go through reorganizing all of my stuff and seeing where I might have gaps. I can see where this would definitely have a place among other preps. Again, I'm a big fan of diversifying what you have. I also think competition's good, and you have different companies against each other, but because it's good for us as the consumer. But there's certain things, this might fill in that a Mountain House or ReadyWise or some of the long-term August and Farms won't be as palatable or they won't fit that bill. But then there's certain things like the cook and bag meals ReadyWise has that will fit a niche that this guy won't. So again, evaluate your individual situation. Definitely not a bad thing. If I happen to get a case of this stuff for Christmas, I'd be quite happy about it. I definitely would find a use for it. So folks, that's it for this one. Thanks for joining me on this little foodie review. God bless, Godspeed. I will see you on the next video. And again, as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below if I don't answer them during the premiere. You guys take care. Bye.